It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, but my hair is so dead. Look at this. I don't know what I've done since the 80s. I can't find a good hairstylist. I gotta call Beetlejuice on this one. Keeping your laboratory tidy isn't easy to do these days, but with just a few hints and not a lot of money, I can show you how to take an ordinary old mason jar and turn it into something like this. Oh, hello. Welcome. I'm Indie Annie Jones. Indie as in indie films, which I love to work in with students. But today I'm Dr. Indie Anna Von Jones, and I'm celebrating one of the holidays I love the most. Christmas. No, Halloween. This is my Halloween segment, and I just wanted to teach you a few tricks to make anything ordinary into something special, and especially for Halloween. Say, an old mason jar, something like this. Take it and make it spooky in just a few steps, and I'll show you that in just a moment. So what do you think we need first? A jar would be nice. Yeah, a glass jar, any kind of glass jar. It could be a candle jar, it could be a mayonnaise jar, it could be an olive jar, it could be a tomato sauce jar, you know, a jar. Anything that's glass. It could even be a bottle. Well, like a beer bottle, wine bottle. That all works out fine. Anyway, so you take your jar and you're like, but Dr. Jones, how do you get this label? Did you have to like get to a special printer? No, you just go on the internet and you find a whole bunch of different labels out there. Templates just like this. Now, you can go out into the store and buy some special paper. Don't do it. You don't have to do that because it's a lot of fun to antique this. So you take your little label paper, cut out a label just like this one. See, it's on white paper. Then you take some coffee grounds or, you know, tea bag grounds, whatever. And you mush it in with an old toothbrush. Yeah, preferably an old one, not one you're going to use again. Preferably not one that belongs to any of your family members either. Unless, of course, you know, you have issues with them. Anyway, take a teaspoon of coffee grounds, teaspoon of water, zhuzh it up, and then you take it, and all that gooey gookiness, you just mush it all over. What we're doing is antiquing it. It'll get a little wet, it'll get a little messy. That's what you want after all. So here's your label. And if you're really creative, you can add a little bit of wax to it too. All you have to do is, as I've done here on this bottle, is pour it right on. But before we do that, we need to glue this onto the jar. I use Fix-All adhesive from, yes, you guessed it, the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has this amazing glue, and it's only $1. So this Fix-All adhesive adheres to everything. So just put a few dots. Boom, 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 whoop, boom, boom. And just plop it onto the jar, just like that. So you slap that label on right there. It doesn't have to be perfect. And there you have it. So to make this a little more special, because anybody can buy a jar like this in the store, take a piece of wax paper, put it underneath your jar, and then take some wax, any color wax. Now I suggest no kids do this because you will get burnt. I also suggest no adults do this because you will get burnt. But it looks nice anyway. Just turn the candle over, and while the wax is still hot, just melt the wax all over. And you see? Looks completely different. And that's how I did this bottle here and some of the other bottles here in our display. So you're done with your label on the Apothecary jar, and you've added the wax, or you've decided not to add the wax because you've burnt your fingers enough already. Now let's take it another step further. How? We go back to the Dollar Tree. You get these cool little things. Yeah, they're candle holders. Nobody really uses taper candles anymore. Watch, after I do this, you're gonna go and get like 10 of these. So you take your apothecary jar, which used to be a candle jar, take the top off because you're going to need it to balance it. And right here, you're going to use, guess what? The Fix-All adhesive. From where? Yeah, the Dollar Tree, all over again. So you're going to take this, schmuzz it on there, take your little candle holder, and usually I let it rest for a little while. But I'm going to turn it over and see what happens. And it'll probably fall apart. But no, it doesn't, because it's madness. And there you go. Now, that is an apothecary display I think anybody will be very proud of. Again, you can stick anything you like in there, cover it up, and, you know, Bob's your uncle. Or maybe he's not. Maybe it's Carlos or Tito or something like that. But you get my drift. So there is a special apothecary jar. Laughing maniacally isn't all it's cracked up to be. Anyway, I've made a gift for my precious lab assistant, Igor. Igor! Igor!
Yes, Master.
Come here, kid. I've made you this. It's slime! Homemade, yummy, delicious slime. Slap it down there. See if you like playing with it. Look at that. It doesn't stick to things. And you can mush it up all you want. Oh, it makes weird noises. So we're going to learn how to make this, Igor. So here, put away your slime, and we'll start a new batch. You can color it any color you want. And this is super fun to do with the kids. Do it in the schools. It's super cheap as well. First, you're gonna need 2 bowls. 1 bowl, 2 bowls. Then, you're gonna need a whole bottle of white glue. Doesn't have to be Elmer's. If you have Elmer's, that's fine. It's, you know, it's cool. But if not, you can have this, and it comes 2 per pack at the Dollar Tree, once again. Then, you're gonna need something from way back yonder in the yesteryear, something called borax. And this is 20 Mule Team Borax. I mean, if I'm gonna buy borax, I definitely want to have the 20 Mule Team Borax. You know, after 20 mules, God knows what's left behind. So anyway, so let's get started. And the only other ingredient we need is H2O, agua. There it is. So we're gonna start. First, we're gonna make our first solution in the big bowl, correct? So here, Igor, I want you to pour all the glue into the solution. And it has this little safety cap thing. I don't know why, but it's annoying. And there it is. Boop. Whatever. Okay, so pour it into the big bowl there.
Yes, Master.
Okay, cool. Igor today is being portrayed by Luke. Pour it all in. Pour it all in. Then, because, you know, I don't care about measurements much. Is it all poured in? Let's watch the glue pour in, shall we? Is it done? All right, that's pretty much done. Yeah, we're not patient enough to wait for it, so you don't have to be patient for it either. So you're gonna stick with the water, you know, just pour it in to the bottle of glue, There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh my, it's a little overboard. That's okay. And then you're gonna cover it and shake it. Shake it. Shake it, Igor. All right. Okay, that's just to get all the leftover glue out of there. And you just, go ahead, kiddo. Pour it in. Opa. Great stuff. Then, we're gonna take some food coloring, any food coloring you'd like. And you just dump it in. Ooh, one more? Okay, cool. Mix. While he's doing that, that's a weird way of mixing, kid, but whatever works for you. While he's doing that, I'm gonna get the borax liquid ready. And this is kind of, yeah, you feel around to see how you wanna do it. So, you take a tablespoon, or a teaspoon, I should say, of water. So basically, I'm going to take, like half a cup of water. Kind of warm, lukewarm. Just pour it in. Whoop. Now, we're going to take about a teaspoon. Let's try it first, a teaspoon. Is that a teaspoon? Yeah, that's teaspoon. And yeah, that really worked well. So yeah, well, you get my drift. It's borax 20 mules, so I think I got like 19 mules in there that I didn't really need. That's all right. Then we just mix it. And then you're gonna need this bag, buddy. Take this. And then, like Julia Child, we're like, I'm breaking up the little borax pieces there. Try to get it dissolved more or less. We're just gonna pour it in for time's sake. So, okay. So then it does this thing. Go. If you can see this, so it becomes like from a liquid that it was like liquidy, watery kind of glue, it becomes goo. So here, I'm gonna mix some more. Hold it there, kiddo. A little more borax. All right, ooh, look at that. Ah. Oh, this is fun. Okay, now get your hands in there, get dirty. Get messy. It's so much fun. This is really fun for the kids. Bring it all the way out. Blah, 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 blah. I love it. Slimy. This stuff is so wonderful because you know what? You can do anything with it. You want to make zombie guts? Make it red and put some like worms in there you get at the Dollar Tree. Or you can make it yellow, like goldeny slime like we had before. Or you can make it like really cute and cosmic-y and like add some glitter to it because that's like so cute. And you can make it like rainbow bright, okay? So you can mix colors. You can do anything you like. A box of borax costs you around like $4, $5, whereas you would buy just one packet of this slime, cost you that much. You can make like 20, 25 things of slime or more, 100 maybe. So you can like give this out to your friends or throw it at them, whatever you want to do. Then here, take your slime. And then you just put it away. And you just put it in an airtight container like Tupperware or something classy like what I have here. An old candle holder with a rubber top. And voila. And you just pour it into any container, especially a nice glass container like this. But what's fun is having a Halloween party and having a lot of different food colors and glitter and worms and having the kids make their own slime that they can take home at the end of the day. Doesn't cost much, but the memories are well worth it. Hope you try this at home and tell me about it in the comments below.